As the Mexican-American War ended, the gold rush began in 1848. California became a state on September 9th, 1850, at the beginning of the radical social change brought by gold greed. The immigration into California of Mexican settlers, Russian colonists, American fur trappers and homesteaders, and European entrepreneurs changed the environment with non-native weeds, crops, and animals, especially cattle and horses, which transformed California's natural spaces to one unrecognizable to the native people. California was admitted as a state without consideration of Native American land rights. The government's answer to the displaced natives was to provide Indian reservations. The encroachment of the miners and settlers drove the Indians from their food sources, cutting off their means of living, which was derived from the fish of the mountain streams and the collecting of the acorns and grass seeds of the valleys and the roots and berries of the mountains. On August 10th, 1854, the 1st Dragoons arrived at Fort Tejon, which was built to head off further confrontation between the Indians and the many gold-seeking settlers and immigrants. On January 9th, 1857, one of the greatest earthquakes ever recorded in the U.S. occurred, centered at Fort Tejon. The San Andreas Fault broke the Earth's surface continuously for about 250 miles, with an average slip of 15 feet and a displacement of about 30 feet. The fort's surgeon recorded the aftershocks as being an average of 30 shocks a month for 6 months, then decreasing to 6 per month for almost 2 years. This period of time had significant impact on the new settlers, as well as possibly causing the fort's dragoons to desert. The Chumash peoples have incorporated the quakes of this region into their myths of creation.
Whoa there, boy. Why are you so restless? Did you freeze like I did last night? Oh, you poor thing. You just had your coat while I had my sheepskins. And now I'm afraid we may be lost. Well, better get going. I hope today isn't as blustery as yesterday, but looks like it'll be clear. But
Hide me, lady. Please, hide me quickly.
Whatever for?
To save me from a bad man trying to catch me.
Well, who are you?
I am Messinia of Imiadiao. Your people call me Red Wing.
Well, why is he after you?
He will tell me I am his wife, but he makes me a slave. I'm promised to Takuya, a man from my village.
Oh, heavens, I've heard of such things. It's such stupid law in this state, letting any white man capture any wandering Indian and put the poor soul into indentured servitude.
That unjust law has nothing to do with me. He makes me a slave, not a servant. And I'm not wandering. He captured me near my home.
Well, why not take your case to the court?
Please, not so many questions. Hide me quickly.
Okay, well, get under here. Quickly. All right, there. I can empty out my big trunk and there, squeeze into it. I got it? Oh, yeah, got it. Okay. All righty. There you go. We'll put that here. It's a nice cushion. All right.
Thank you, good lady. You're a friend for my life.
He's coming.
Hello, ma'am. Have you seen an Indian woman come this way?
Young, pretty black hair.
Yes, that's her.
Oh, yes. I
She's
saw
my
her.
wife.
I saw her earlier.
Huh.
She ran up that road and headed up into those hills.
Oh, I gotta go catch up with her. Say, what's a fine woman like you doing in a terrible, horrible country like this? It's dangerous, don't you know?
What I'm doing is my business. I've lived with horses all my life, and I prefer to buy a horse and wagon, which will last for years, than to rent a guide in a wagon for a month.
Wow, look at all this fancy stuff. I can get a pretty penny in San Francisco for this. Gee, I bet there's a lot of stuff in this wagon I could sell. I think I'll just help myself. See, let me see what's in that trunk.
I have also brought my pistol, and I feel quite safe. So now return the petticoat and get out of here.
Ah, dad-nab modern women. Well, I'm gonna keep this petticoat. You wouldn't shoot a fellow over a small little thing like this now, would you? Nah, you're too righteous, ain't you? Besides, I might not sell this in San Francisco. I might give this to my little woman if she behave a little better.
Good riddance. Red Wing, you can come out now. He's gone.
Thank you, my friend. What is your name?
Emma.
I am in your debt, Emma. Do you have need of a guide or any other help?
Well, yeah, I wish to go to Fort Tejon, but in this deep snow, I fear I've lost my way.
Oh, that is lucky for me and you. Fort Tejon is near my home, and it's not far. But why are you going there?
Oh, my fiance, a dragoon, is stationed there. We plan to marry as soon as I arrive.
Well, I will guide you safely, and we will be there in less than an hour. Then we can both reunite with our men. Mine has not yet returned from hunting when that wicked man captured me. And on the flanks of Mount Pinos, where I was seeking strength from the full moon to call my Takuya back to me.
Colonel, there are 2 women here who wish to speak with you.
Arriving alone at this early hour? What do they want?
Well, one is looking for a Private Richard Thorpe. I told her he probably left with Company A last month to be assigned to Fort Reading.
No, damnation.
That's right, isn't it, sir? There is no Thorpe on the roster. Oh, I see, another deserter.
No. Thorpe died in June on a mission to join the Tule River War with the Yokuts.
Sir, the lady arrived in her own wagon with all her belongings, planning to marry this Thorpe when she got here. She came all the way from England, childhood sweethearts, I believe.
Well, show her in. I will break the bad news to her. Who's the second woman?
An Indian who claims to be the daughter of a chief of the Imidianos.
Aren't they all just Chumash?
I've heard, sir, that the Imidianos came from coastal Chumash villages long ago, but now speak a different language. They're an independent bunch, judging from the Indian woman. She is returning to her home after escaping from a vile man who kidnapped her.
2 independent women in one day? Unbelievable.
What is taking so long? Where is your courtesy, sirs? I've traveled across the oceans to unite with my Richard, and all I ask is that you tell me where he is.
Whoa. Well, that's strange. Did you feel that?
The great snake spirits in the realm below are restless. My grandmother says that when the earth rocks in the direction this way and that, earth spirits wake mountain spirits, and both shake trees and rocks down. We must stay away from the trees.
That sounds like superstition, my dear.
It is true wisdom passed down from my ancestors. You feel that? The earth is shaking that strange way again. I'm going to find an open space and stay there.
Sir, she has a point. These little quakes sometimes warn of bigger disturbances to come.
Really? What about the half-built buildings going up? Will they hold up to a quake?
Who knows? But we should be prepared. We could get more carpenters from the reservation. The poor devils need work to buy food because of the summer drought. More workers mean the buildings go up faster. As a bonus, it would improve morale. Officers' quarters are not finished, and we aren't tired of sleeping out.
You know how
without
tight
room.
Washington is. This year's budget doesn't allow more hiring.
Excuse me, sirs, but I'm still here. Can you confirm that Private Thorpe was reassigned? Where is my Richard?
Madam, can't you see I'm busy?
Well, I'm not going anywhere until you answer me.
Oh, I see. Well, I wanted to do this more gently. I regret to tell you he drowned crossing a river while on a mission to assist in the Tule River War. You have my condolences.
He died bravely in battle.
By the time his company reached the scene, peace terms were settled. Thorpe fell off a horse crossing the river and drowned.
Damn him, he never did learn to swim. Where is he buried?
At Four Creeks, where he died. It's over 100 miles north of here. The journey is daunting, and the area is full of hostile Yokut Indians, or was before the war.
Please, may I claim his possession?
We reassigned everything. Budget's too tight to let anything go. Magruder, please find this lady a place to rest. I'm going to take
Sir.
breakfast in my quarters.
Ma'am?
Oh my God! Oh my God! What is that? What's happening? My chimney's falling over. It's nearly killed me. Why can't I stand up straight?
Colonel Bell, sir, it's a big one. There's no safer place than outside here. But stay away from the trees, like Red Wing says. My God, there goes one down on the infirmary. And sir, I have bad news. I just found out from our lumber supply is threatened. The mill is destroyed. People from the mill are streaming in, afraid for their lives. They think it's safe here.
White people are not so smart. There's no place safe, just safer places away from the trees. This is as my grandmother told me. It has happened before many, many moons ago.
I must write a report to Washington. I must survey the damage and ask for a special emergency budget for repairs. Lieutenant, please take notes.
Sir.
Well, to begin, it started at 6 o'clock in the morning, January 9th, 1857. Worst shock was at about 27 minutes to 9. Much damage is evident. The quartermaster's storeroom and office is missing a wall. It can be repaired. Magruder, add details, please.
Sir.
My quarters have suffered more damage than any other finished buildings. Both chimneys are down, broken plaster. It must be replaced. The quarters for officers...
Colonel Bell, sir, we need assistance. The main granary on the reserve has collapsed and our grain is spilled everywhere. A rain is coming and we will lose it all. Can you spare some more men to help us rebuild the structure and return the grain?
I'm sorry, Fernando, but the fort's my priority. I must survey the damage here first.
Oh, but sir, we will starve. You know what the drought did to our crops?
Sir, this is why. My people refuse your invitation to live in that stupid reserve under your protection. It is no protection at all, but a way to keep us pinned up.
Young woman, please let me make the decisions at my fort. I'll send aid to the Indians after we've addressed the issues here at the fort. Oh, it's happening again.
Aftershock, sir. It's likely to go on all day.
Why are you not in command? You're much wiser than him.
Someday, perhaps, I'll be a commander, but I do not want to be a soldier all my life. I want to go back to my farm in Maryland and before I die.
You understand that home with your people is the best place to be.
Figured you'd be here. Let's go, woman.
Captured me! I am not your woman!
Leave her alone.
She's my wife.
Where's your proof?
Well, what proof do you have that she's not my wife?
What's the problem here?
This man here says Red Wing is his wife, but it's not true.
Well, how would you know that since you just arrived here at the fort? Let's ask the Justice of Peace. We'll decide what oh, here he is now.
Oh, hey,
Hello,
howdy, Ben.
Samuel.
Oh, hey, Ben. Could you send a doctor over to the Gale ranch? Mr. Gale's badly injured. He hurt himself rescuing his children from a trapped house.
Oh, right away. I'll get one of those enlisted men to escort him.
Perhaps you could also spare just one more soldier to help prepare our granary, please.
I'll tend to that later. Now, please be patient. The fort comes first.
The Gale Ranch is not part of the fort.
Gale supplies us with timber, which we will need for repairs.
With all due respect, sir, we supply you with carpenters. Is that not equally important?
I said I will attend to it later. Now, please be quiet. We have a dispute to settle.
Well, yes, a dispute? Oh, well, I, Samuel Bishop, am the duly appointed Justice of the Peace for this area, and I settle all dispute. You see. Now, so tell me your story, sir. Name first, citizenship, and occupation.
Joshua Miner, citizen of the state of California, a gold miner, and my story, well, that woman's my wife. She ran away. I came to get her. End of story.
So he is lying. He kidnapped me and keeps me a slave.
No, sorry, ma'am. Non-whites cannot testify against a white person.
Well, then law is not justice. I will testify on her behalf. She is a Mediano and she lives near here. She is the daughter of a chieftain and is promised to a member of her tribe.
White lady speaks the truth. I know Red Wing, and it is important I speak to her now at this very moment.
Well, you're not qualified to testify either, Fernando, so shut up. Now, I'm not sure about the white lady. I'm going to have to look that up.
Oh, the Lord! The things I have seen! The river jumps its banks, first to the east and then to the west. Then it flies back and forth like a sea monster. Me and my brother, we could have been drowned 50 feet from the shore.
You saw the snake spear to shake the world when they become restless.
The earth opened up and swallowed a grizzly bear we were hunting, just like a giant eating a mouse. It's the end of the world.
Well, who are you, and why are you interrupting this proceeding?
What proceedings?
Well, I'm judging a dispute between this man and that Indian woman.
It's Judgment Day. It's in God's hands now. Whoa! There it goes again. The earthquake told us. There's no safe place anywhere. There's no safe place anywhere.
Now it's just an aftershock. Now, everyone, shut up or you'll be held in contempt of court. Now, what's your name and what are you doing here and how do you know that woman?
I am Emma Taylor from England. I'm here to find my fiancé, who I have just learned died several months ago. The Indian woman is my friend. Her father, the chieftain, well, if he finds out what you're doing here, he will be very angry. Do you want another Indian war?
A foreigner. Well, foreigners are not allowed to testify. Therefore, I disregard everything that's been said here on that subject. Now, if there's any more evidence or complaints, okay, I hereby rule that the Indian woman is the wife of Joshua Minor.
My dear friend, I have terrible news for you. Please be brave. Your village is gone. Some white ranchers said braves from your village stole a few of their cows. It was the Yokuts, but no one cared to ask. The whites killed everything and everyone in your village. I am sorry.
The spirits below are splitting the earth apart out of anger with this injustice.
You must go, now. That ugly miner is so distracted by the earth shaking he will not notice you slipping away. Go further, inland. Hide from all white men forever.
I will go with her.
I'll go too.
Isn't that desertion?
Well, men are deserting left and right, and nothing is done about it. However, I will offer my resignation. If they don't grant it, I'll write a report about these mindless attacks on Indians and how we look the other way. I thought we were supposed to protect the Indians. If that doesn't get me discharged honorably, I'm ready to go without leave.
I'm afraid I cannot go, for my family needs me here. May you find good fortune and happiness, my friend. Now go quickly, or he will stop you. Go.
You may come, Magruder. You are a good man, and you will be helpful. Fernando.
Yes.
I will see you when all of this is over, and life is normal, if it ever will be. And if we live to see it. Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye.
I stay away from the trees.
I will not go.
Stop, woman! Pow! Oh, why'd you do that? She was just an idiot.
Well, I must finish my report to Washington. Magruder,
Sir.
where were we? Are you still taking notes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see. The officers' quarters under construction suffered some damage. One wall's collapsed. It can be repaired. The cook's quarters.
Excuse me. Shouldn't we say something about the deaths?
Yes, one woman was killed when a tree fell on her home.
I mean the
Do
deaths we just witnessed.
That's nothing to do with the fort. What about the...
Well, what about the damage then to the reserve?
We must not mention that. If Washington appropriates any emergency money for the reserve, there will be less for the fort. The Indians can wait.